Welcome to 4 Minutes on the Net with Dec. I hope you enjoy. Sorry about the missing the words.
Hi there, this is Dec speaking. That's Dec Cluskey, the founder of the Serious Writers Guild all those years ago. 52 countries now we're in, and over 3,500 members, doing well, eh? But we advise people all over the world, and that's what I give, advice, and I give a tip every week. So, where do you find us? Makehits.com and makehits.co.uk, but you'll find it down there. What have I got for you this week? A good tip. Publishing. Member of the Serious Writers Guild, Brian Inglis, having a bit of success at the moment. Nice releases, he's getting radio plays, he's in concert doing his own material, and he wonders, he asked me, why is all these royalties not showing up on his PRS returns? PRS is Performing Rights Society in the UK, but you'll have exactly the same in your country. I explained to him that it's all to do with the way royalties are collected nowadays, and it's all done automatically. Gone are the days when the DJ put the record on the turntable and the secretary took a note of what was, and then sent off all the details to PRS. It doesn't happen like that now. It's all done by ISRC coding. And that's International Standard Recording Code. What's that all about? Well, every record that's played, then automatically the computer that's playing the music, and it usually is a computer that's playing the music, will automatically send to PRS, PPL and MCPS all the details, and then all the correct royalties will go to the writers, the publishers, etc. You wonder what ISRC is and how you get it. Well, we know it's the International Standard Recording Code. To get it, you have to be a member of the PRS really, and then just get in touch with PRS, they'll send you a form, and then you get your own code, and in that code it'll have your particular coding, then it'll have the country, it'll have the year, and then it'll have the number of the release for that year. So say if you release 30 songs a year, 30 tracks a year, well, that'll go 01, 02, 03, all the way up to 30. If you're a major company with hundreds, then obviously it'll go up further. So that's the way it works. Now, a little bit more complicated than that. What you've then got to do is let PRS know, and PPL know, and MCPS, and all the relevant organizations, let them know about your ISRC code for each track. How do you do that? Well, if you go into Google and put in ISRC, you will, a little bit of research here, you will come up with companies who will do it for you. Now some of them will charge, but some of them are free. But little warning here, there's a little tiny catch with that free service. They will try and get you to put your tracks with their publishing company. But you don't want that because you're smart enough to have your own publishing company, aren't you? I knew you were. So there we are, that's ISRC. Now, getting on to the live performing side, well, that's a little bit more delicate and a little bit more difficult, because what happens nowadays, PRS will have, say, about 10 or 12 or 20 live venues. They're like a sample, yeah? And they are obliged to have every artist who plays there fill in a PRS log of every song that's played on the night, yeah, the publishers and all that, and that is then sent to PRS. PRS log all that for those sample venues. The De Montfort Hall, for instance, in Leicester, that's one of them I know. The Albert Hall in London, that's another one I know. Very rarely you get small venues that are on that register. Now, what happens then? All the money goes into a pot that's collected from every single venue that has a license from PRS and from PPL and from MCPS, yeah? And all that money is then distributed to the members of PRS. Now, I've been at this game a long time and I don't quite know the formula that they use. I think it's a little bit secret, only known to a few. But that's basically the way it is, and we've got to trust them to distribute the royalties correctly. So there you are, a good tip from Dec this week. And let me say, oh, testimonials, now there's a good one. Dear old Phil, not dear old Phil, dear young Phil, huge success at the moment. He's got a track called Ace, and he's got about, at the moment, about 5, 6 hot record companies and distribution companies after him for the release of that track. So stand by for the good news about Phil. And then the gags. Let me get you a gag. We were flying down to Spain the other week, and my wife, she's terrible. She got on the plane, she got all these bags, and they're obviously too big. She's trying to stuff them into the overhead locker. The attendant came along and said, "Excuse me, madam, but they're far too big. We'll have to check them in." And she said, "When I fly with other airlines, I don't have this problem." And he said, "Madam, when you fly with other airlines, I don't have this problem either." So there we are, this is Dec speaking, wishing you a good week. And listen, if you want to get in touch with me, the blog is downstairs, and ask me any question you like, and I guarantee I'll try to get back to as many as I can. Most people tend to email me direct, and you can find that email address anywhere. I'll put it down as well. You can get in touch with me by personal email as well, okay? But try and use the blog. See you then, bye.